Okay, so money. I will not ask stupid questions, like who doesn't have problems with money? The answer is obvious, the judges. Money is a financial assistance inside Messenger. Which messenger? Your messenger, your favorite messenger, whichever that may be. Okay, what we are trying to solve is quite simple. Answer to simple questions, like what did I spend my money on? Okay, how much I spent on holiday? How much I spent on car last year? How much I spent on fuel last year? So it's a really simple question, but it's really hard to answer because it's spending is something that you do every day, and but you forget about it. Okay, what can you do about it? Our solution is an intelligent bot that lives inside Skype, Slack, Facebook, that you can add expense simply by chatting, exactly like a secretary. Okay, so imagine that you hire a secretary in Nigeria or some very cheap country. Okay, and you just send him like, okay, I spent on beer five lei, I spent on lunch 20 lei. Okay, and answer very simple questions like, okay, what did I spend today or this week? And also provide some hints on spending. You can set like budgets, and when you're near the budget, we'll tell you like, slow down, we are going to go bankrupt. Okay, this is for personal finance management. Okay, are there other attempts? Of course. The App Store is full of apps, but it's not about the App Store. My mother, 20 years ago, used pen and paper. She still uses it. And the problem, all have advantages and disadvantages. Some are simple, some are static, some are when you're trying to do a year, pen and paper that doesn't work. So questions about the year doesn't work. So you really have to do a lot of stuff. Apps, they are limited in other ways, like the number of clicks it's quite a problem, or when you try to answer some questions is a problem also. Spreadsheets is like a notepad, but a bit better. Okay? The main problem is that to get the value, you need to enter the data. And this is what we are trying to solve by providing your financial assistant. Okay? Somebody who really likes money, knows how to make money, has a passion for it. Okay, so Mr. McDuck is not related to Donald, the yellow guy from the States. He's Mr. McDuck. Okay, he lives in your messenger. He's a contact. I just added to favorites, and you can send him like messages. And here, of course, maybe. Yeah. So you go to him and tell him, yeah, I spent on taxi some amount of money, and maybe I'm in a plane, I go to Germany, there's another taxi there, and things like this, and this is not shown, but McDuck also supports other things, like for example currencies. Is you just, if you go to Germany, you say, look, I'm in Germany, okay? And that means when you add an expense, it will not be lei, it will be euro. But at the end of the month, you want to see, okay, how much did you spend, okay? And you can see I spent quite a lot today because I did a lot of testing, okay? What McDuck knows, add an expense, show summary for today, maybe for the week, change currency, tag how much I spent on holiday. If you say to him, I'm in holiday,
And we're going into the questioning.
And how are you going to make money?
Yeah, so money is, how does money make money? Money is based on, you can partner with interested parties that because we know spending habits. So if you, for example, start spending a lot on diapers, we know to get you the best offer for diapers. Okay, the same thing like for coffee. We can recommend you a shop nearby, or and there's also a premium concept where entering data is quite simple, but people sometimes want power, and the power is like give me the data and give me into a powerful thing, and you can have McDuck put the data in Excel, and then you can do whatever you want to do. You can also create charts. We are still teaching him stuff. We are the next chapter. He will go to school to learn some jokes. So whenever you add something like I spent 50 lei on beer, you can tell me something like, okay, party animal.
Did you validate this with customers, and if so, how?
So during this weekend, I spent a lot of time, and I really enjoyed it, talking to people from Startup Weekend and also outside Startup Weekend about if they track their expenses, and I was amazed of how many people track it now. Most of the people have many attempts. Okay, like I tracked it until last year, or yeah, it worked, but then it didn't, and so on. And it's amazing also the things that they want. So for some people want like granularity, some people don't. Like they want to track what kind of food they pay for when they go to grocery.
How many people did you talk to?
I don't know, 15, something like this.
Why don't you just connect to my internet home bank and see whatever, everything I buy?
Yeah, okay. So you go to Carrefour and you spend 5 million. On what did you spend it on? Yeah, good question. Good question. Yeah, maybe you bought a lot of beer. Maybe you bought